Good morning. All praise to the Most High. Yeah. It is right now. I'm very in shock. So it is the in between days from my birthday and my son's birthday. My son's birthday is tomorrow. He's telling me that he's probably going to be grounded and not allowed to talk to me. They never let me talk to them. So seeing now, they keep trying to. I have the videos of my sister saying my children are terrified of me. And they don't want to be around me and things would be different, then because they're clearly abusing my child and telling them that I left them and I don't want them, thinking that telling me and my children different things, telling my children I don't want them and I abandoned them, telling me my children don't want to talk to me and that I abused them, which I didn't. While talking to my son, his dad is abusing him. They said his ear is ripped. And then my son said, because I'm trying to make sure he's okay and he's terrified, he said, "You abused Alea." My son has not lived with me since he was 4. And so they're telling his dad is abusing him. His dad is grooming them. He abuses my son and he's favoriting my daughter because he's getting ready to rape her or he already raped her. Nobody believed me when I was in the abuse. Now my children are saying SOS. My daughter called me back because my son was telling me about being hurt, which he normally does, but he'll take it back and say he was playing with some kid or something. And my sister said, "Why are you lying? You can't lie to your parents," because I always raised her to be very honest. Yes, she got a whoopings probably 4 times. I don't condone lying. And as we talked about it, because they tried to build up in her head, "Oh, your mom abused you, this and that." But she remembers the truth, which is the good memories. She does remember that she did get whoopings. And so we talked about that on the phone. Like, let's be honest, how many times did you get whoopings? About 4. And they were for a reason. I do believe in discipline. I do believe my mom whooped me until I was 10. After that, she said that we're too. So I believe in the same thing. My children stop getting whoopings at 10 because whoopings are for to teach you a lesson so that you don't grow up and just be doing anything. I am not a disrespectful person. I've been pushing people away because people have been disrespecting my boundaries. I was born into a sex cult and been being brutally raped and abused. And people keep trying to treat me. First off, I ain't having sex with nobody. My husband left me over 9 years ago. I have not had sex since. He is still the last person I had sex with, and I will never be with him again. But then people want to be like, "Oh, I'm going to treat you like a hoe because you're a woman, and I just assume you're a hoe. You got children, and you're not there with your children, so I'm going to assume this, and I'm going to assume that." So I've been pushing everybody the fuck back because everybody keeps trying to brutally go over my boundaries, and I didn't do anything wrong. So if you could say, "Oh, you're being disrespectful," and you don't know how to be, I know how to be respectful. Y'all don't know y'all fucking boundaries. Now, I said what I said. Nobody listened. Nobody helped. Wasn't asking for help. Didn't need help at the time. Only thing I needed help with was getting my children. I'm going to do that by myself because I've been saying nobody's been trying to help me. So I have to do it by myself. The police is in on it. CPS is on it. The court is in on it. So who can I really go to? I was sex trafficked my entire life. Doctors, police, teachers, all of that involved. Okay, and involved with my children as well because I seek the Most High El Yahuwah, and then they keep beating the fuck out of us and trying to get us to denounce the Most High and serve their white Christian God. There's some real satanic shit going on. All I do is seek the Most High and raise and teach my children of the truth. And that offends people. And now you guys are assaulting us and sexually abusing us and make sure we stay in physical and sexual abuse because now you're trying to get us to react so that you guys can say bad things about us so that you could put us in jail or kill us. I am a peaceful person, a respectable person, but I don't owe anybody respect. We are down here on the earth that the Most High created, and I'm a king on this earth. Show me respect, and you won't get hurt. I won't touch you if you ain't doing shit to me and mine. Okay? Let's keep it 100. I respect people's boundaries. But to think you're going to physically and sexually abuse me in front of my child and think that you're not going to be touched is insane. Okay? Was peacefully minding my business. Y'all not going to bully me with, "Oh, where she's disrespectful and she's this and that." was peacefully minding my business, peacefully raising my children before being assaulted. So again, my children sent the SOS. My son's ear is ripped. I didn't get all the information because when I asked about the ripped ear, I was hung up on. My daughter sneak called me back and said, and my ex-husband is yelling and degrading my son, telling him to bend over on some weird shit. And my son is crying. And it's weird as fuck. I tried to call his mom to get a safety check because my son started telling me, he was telling me, Mom, I'm gonna die. Mom, I'm gonna die. Mom, if you don't come get me, I'm gonna die. But then he tries to play it off because they're abusing him, and then he'll start talking about a comic book. He keeps covering up because he's been in that for a long time. And then so I would say, like, I don't know if he wants to come live with me or not because my sister is telling me they hate me. So now I'm scared approaching my children because I'm sensing like I I've been trying to be in my children's life. They won't let me talk to my children. They keep making stuff up. I thought they were only harming me. I seen with my eyes that my children are being abused and they're trying to isolate. They're trying to make every reason to cut my children off from society so that they could just be cut off from the world and abused in their little what's going on. This is probably I don't know if they're going to let me talk to my children again because they already then snuck and told me that they're being abused. But they're telling, I called to do the safety check. I got that recorded. And I asked about my son's ear being ripped and the abuse that I just witnessed. And she said, your son is lying. Immediately, your son is lying. And you causing trouble in my house. And never let me do a wellness check. Just started making threats, talking about how I'm disrespectful and I don't respect her. And that's why I can't talk to my children. My children sent the SOS. My son's ear is ripped. My daughter's acting like her dad already started sexually abusing her. I'm keeping it 100. I'm hoping that is not what happened. Their dad was very abusive to me. Their mother, my ex-husband told me his mom sexually abused him when he was younger. He's trying to change that up. She sexually abused him in front of me. Our relationship. She would force him to kiss her in her mouth and then immediately start degrading me. I was sexually abused my whole life, so I'm not knowing this is weird. She starts, if she's living in California, we're living in Texas. If I don't call her before we go out and go do stuff with our day, if she's not on the phone, she cusses me out for not including her. Then it got to the part where she's now asking me, how big is my partner? Am I pleasing him? What am I doing to please him? I was in the sexual abuse with her son, and he chose to stay with his mother that's had this grip that they're doing to my children from a child. They're the sexual abusers, they're the predators. And they keep making up these lies on me because they're the predators. And everybody believes them. I've already been awkward and not able to talk because my family been raping me from a child. So yes, I'm awkward. Yes, I'm quiet. I was the one getting abused. I could not talk like this until now. My daughter called me showing me the abuse. I call back to check because they're forced to hang up again and I don't know if my children are alive. And then immediately, your children are lying and you're causing hell in my house and trying to do everything to set me up for they can say that, oh, I'm just this disrespectful child and they tried to help me and I'm crazy because when I was telling that their son was abusing me and that they were abusing me, everybody marked me as crazy. And now my children are sending the SOS. My son is telling me, Mom, I'm going to die. When I get and start, are you being hurt? And then he tells me, and then he starts saying that nobody did. And then his sister says, no, you need to tell your mom. They forced to hang up. My daughter calls me back and I witness my ex-husband assaulting my son. Call his mom to get a safety check because I'm hung up on again. And your son is lying and you're causing hell in my house. So that's my children and my reality right now. I don't know if my children are safe whatsoever. And they're doing everything to try to make me seem crazy so that I can't contact my children anymore. Meantime, my son is telling me he's afraid for his life, and my daughter is trying to have the courage to tell that something is going on that's not right.